we already did that. So I want to spend a few minutes on this before I give the floor to Anne. I posted the instructions for presentation 2 online. And now I want to just go over it because this is also relevant to your assignment that's also posted, that is due next week. For the assignment, you just need to write 1 page of your problem statement. But again, the IVC online teams will present a video and it's due September 30th. Keep that in mind. All the teams will present in class, 10, 15 minutes, just like before. You're going to, the key points are you're going to identify 3 or more main problems with the current technologies. So I want you to, you might have more, but I'd like you to at least get top 3 and kind of talk about them. Why do you think these are the main problems? And brainstorm solutions to these problems. And here is a brainstorming session. We didn't go into some detail about how to do the brainstorming, but if you're interested, I'm happy to talk about it later on over Slack. But my suggestion would be to do it over Zoom, make Post-it notes or, virtual Post-it notes and make notes as you think about crazy ideas or solutions for this. This is your brainstorming session, so make sure you spend, I would recommend doing about an hour, maybe half an hour to an hour on this. And I want you to take the top 3 ideas and present them. They can be crazy, but of course, be creative here, but be wary of the physics, of course. And the last point is you may want to take your top idea, you have to take your top idea. It can be more than one, and describe it in a little more detail. In other words, dig in a little bit deeper, why you think this is a good idea, why did you pick it, why is it novel, and really how will you solve this problem. You are also, this is optional, you are welcome to do some preliminary calculations, simulations, analysis of your selected idea. And next week, we'll talk a little bit about ray tracing software and simulations and so on. And then you will have an idea how to use these tools. And with that, I know we're almost out of time, so I'm gonna give the floor to Anne. And can you hear me first of all?
I can hear you. Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, awesome. So I'll just very briefly say Anne Lopez is from the Hinckley Institute, and she has some really interesting opportunities which might be relevant to a lot of you, because I know all of you are interested in sustainability and energy related things. Of course, we are approaching this as engineers, but it's also important for us as engineers to understand the policy, how policy decisions are made and how we can actually contribute to how better policy decisions are made. This is actually quite important as it affects all of us, right? So I want you to pay attention to the last 5 minutes or so to Anne, where she's going to give you some opportunities that are available at the university and think carefully about how we can collaborate and so on. So Anne, you're on.
Of course. Do you mind if I share my screen?
Yes, please go ahead.
Right on. Okay, I'm just going to take you straight to our website. We're talking about sustainability, so I think I'm going to take you straight to the internships that are about environmental sustainability, and we can look there. We can also look at engineering internships as well. But Hinckley Institute, we hook students up with internships. We're all about making resume building experiences accessible to students. We don't think there should be any barriers to leaving the university and being able to market yourself and have skills and experience to get the jobs that you want. So on our website, you'll see students and then internships. We also do a bunch of other things you can check out as well, but we're here to talk about internships, so let's do that. We have local internships in Utah, national in DC, globally, all around the world in over 50 countries, legislative, which I'll just point out really quick as your professor was talking about how policy impacts every career, every sector, really civic engagement, anything that you do. Government has some sort of, policy that is related. And so legislative internships are a way for you to work with the people making those laws and be able to work with them to see how that process works, and then, be able to gain that experience and see how policy is related to your field. Legislative internships are only in the spring for Utah's legislative session, and it is a paid experience. So definitely consider that. It's awesome. You have campaign if you're interested in working on a campaign, and set up your own. So set up your own is for if you don't find any of our host offices that are under your interests, you can apply for an internship on your own and work through us to get academic credit and access to scholarships and funding as well. But let's go to internships by major. So you can search by discipline. Let's go to, sustainability. I think environmental studies is so related to sustainability.
Yeah, maybe the engineering might be more.
As well. Okay. Sorry, I just wasn't sure because you guys were talking about it. So I was like, oh. We don't have a lot of engineering internships. They are more limited than other majors that we have, but we do have some great ones that engineering students have done. I've really enjoyed. So definitely take a look at these and see. You can click on each office and study it and see if that office is aligning with your future goals to see if you want to intern there. You click on these and it takes you to their website. And then you have all of these other disciplines as well that you can look into if you'd like as well. All right, and then just, internships are spring, summer, fall. They last the duration of a semester. So it'll be the whole semester that you're out. They're for academic credit, so 3 to 12 academic credit hours. And we always suggest working with your advisor to see how many credit hours you should be using for your internship. And then we also do offer scholarships and funding. So that academic credit gives you access to all of that. I did a DC internship last year. I loved it. DC is just a very unique internship. You go with a cohort of other students from the University of Utah. So you're building networks within the university, but then you're also working in a place. DC is all about networking. It's the culture there. So you're really getting a lot of contacts when you're in that city. So definitely look into that one as well. But are there any questions for me right now? I'm going to leave some stuff in your chat. So I'll give you a couple seconds to think. I'm just going to leave.
I was going to say, Anne, if you don't mind, if you email them the resources to me, I'll post them on our class website. That would be the best way to do it.
Great.
You can also do it on the chat, but.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to leave quick stuff, just our social media, and then our application deadlines that are coming up. We always say look to apply 2 semesters before for global, 1 semester before for everything else. And then my email is just right there, just in case you want to set up an appointment to talk more about what the application process is like. I'm happy to do that with you. So yeah, if there's questions right now, and I can also email your professor a document that talks about all of our programs in depth, and then the application process as well. So I'll make sure to get that to him. But are there any questions right now that I can take from y'all?
Hi.
Hi, what's up?
Do you guys offer internship to international students?
We do.
Question,
yeah, we do. There is some, I believe the application is a little bit different, and I think global internships are a little bit harder just with residency and stuff, but a lot of our international students do local internships. So yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Great. Yeah, I'll also make a plug that getting involved, even if it was a short internship, is I'm sure it's an extremely valuable experience, especially as engineers, and we're talking about energy and sustainability and solar.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different interests and debates and so on. So it's your way to, of course, not only to potentially inform the debate, but also learn from the different perspectives and so on.
Yeah, I think you really stand out when you're applying for a job. If you have some policy background, that means you're going to have something very unique to offer a workplace. So we have students from all over doing our internships with business school, engineering. So yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you guys around and look forward to meeting you guys.
Great. Thank you, Anne. Appreciate it.
Great. Thanks, guys.
And thank you all. I'll post the video later today, and let me know if there are any questions. Just message me on Slack if anything comes up, and we'll follow up, follow this topic on Thursday. The lecture will be on Zoom again this Thursday, just like today. Great. Thank you all. Take care. See you. Bye.